This video is showing a process of deploying BI4Dynamics with Data Warehouse and Analytical Database for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation while waiting for an export to data lake functionality. The main challenge with F&O in the cloud is that we can't access the database directly. We can pass this with getting the data by exporting the backpack file of the F&O. The backpack is a file of Azure SQL database compressed by 10 times, comparing to F&O database size. Firstly, during the implementation option, we will need to define where we will set up the analytics, and there are two options for this. One, on the virtual machine, which is more affordable, but users need to connect through RDP or set Azure VM to the company domain. Two, on Azure, where users can access reports from anywhere using the email, but it comes with a higher price tag. Step 1 is the virtual machine setup. Our team will set up the virtual machine with SQL Server, while you will export your backpack file and our data warehouse will be hosted in it. Based on your implementation decision, we will also set up the analysis services either on your virtual machine or as a service. Here you can see the cost of Azure resources for the typical installation. Step 2, export a backpack file. The backpack can be exported in total of 10 times per month. This number is determined and given by Microsoft itself. Step 3, restore a backpack file. Once you have exported the file, we need to restore the backpack to the virtual machine, which will act as a source for the data warehouse. The backpack and restore process includes a couple of clicks and it requires at most 2 hours of waiting. Step 4, install BI4Dynamics. The installation and the setting up of BI4Dynamics is done by us. Our app automatically will copy the data needed from BI from a back file and will create BI dashboards with more than 1 million lines of code. During the installation, if needed, we can set up additional companies and tenants. Also, up to 15 financial dimensions are offered, additional currency for reporting, fiscal date, and many other features. Step 5, connect Power BI and Excel reports. The result is an analytical model with 2100 plus BI fields, dimensions, measures that can be accessed by Power BI or Excel. On top of that, you will be impressed by the time and rich business intelligence that covers all our application areas, including manufacturing and retail out of the box. When Microsoft releases a feature in F&O that will enable us to export data to Lake, which can happen very soon, then the data will not be transformed through this backpack copy as it is now, but it will be automatically synchronized within the data lake. Therefore, the first load will require a little bit more time, and after the latency between the data in production and the data lake will require just about 5 to 10 minutes. This process will be done automatically on the Azure platform without any need of pushing or pulling. You will just need to set up which table you want to back up. Microsoft has a limit of tables that can be backed up, and it is 350 tables, which is enough to cover our 200 plus tables. From end user perspective, nothing will change, and users will be accessing the same Power BI and Excel reports as they did before.